Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 1990-91 NBA Hoops. This is love this set. So this is the set that where I started out as a card collector. Here's the wrapper. I'm very familiar with these. And so for me, I mean, this is the true homecoming. This is the one above all others. These are the first cards, sports cards I was ever aware of, and the first sports cards that I ever started to collect. And so this is how I discovered cards. This is the origin point. And it was a little bit tricky for me as I was going through, because what I needed to make sure that I didn't do as I was going through, I needed to make sure that while yes, I was in fact putting together a set, I needed to remember, don't get into the mechanics of it and just go through the normal motions. The cards are great cards that are they look great. One thing though that I did start to notice was that I think they look better on an individual basis, and grouped together I don't think they have quite the same strength, because as I was going through the cards, sorting through them, I was noticing that they weren't really gripping me the way that a lot of other card designs do. I don't think that's a knock on these cards in any shape or form. It's just the nature of how the cards are experienced, because the cards are let's see, we'll grab Patrick Ewing here, I guess. So the cards, they have a wonderful border that does a good job of creating a balance to the image itself, so that the image itself reads pretty well. But because of that means nothing about this card really is distinct. And that's kind of the problem as you're going through the cards, is the fact that the images don't pop as much because they blend in as a better composition. So it was, I was surprised that I wasn't paying as much attention to the images, even though these images are really, really, really impressive images. They're great action portraits is really what they are. So it wasn't until I was done with the set and I was able to break out the set and just start looking at one card, and then moving on to, well, the All-Star cards aren't quite as impressive, but you start off with one image, and then you move on to the next image, and move on to the next image, and this to me is where these cards really have their height. I mean, this, right here, you got a John Long card that is a memorable John Long card. The way that it comes across, the contrast, how he stands out, the brightness of the colors, how all of that works together, works so well with these cards. And you're not likely to get as good of a contrast with the white borders of the previous year, but the white borders allow you, as you're flipping through the cards, for the images to actually stand out or read as you're going through. They read a little bit more, they're more accessible. The images are more accessible, that's what I would say. So going through these packs, the trick for me was that I had to try to enjoy it. And I think that for me, I think that this is a card set that really does work better after the fact. So yeah, that was a bit surprising. But also I've found that for myself, because I'm so used to these cards, this was too personal. It was too close to me. And so I wasn't really discovering much. More than any other card set, this card set just felt like a standard for me. It was something I was just too used to. So, here we have Jordan, and I got a very, not 100%, but very, very close to perfectly centered Jordan. Really nice card, which was nice. So going through these packs was it was an experience that wasn't as exciting and uplifting as the other packs that I'd been doing, because I've already done the 90-91 Skybox, and I've done Hoops, or I've done Pro Set, and I've done Score. Those are the four sets of my wheelhouse, and the other three I had a lot of fun. This one I was surprised it just didn't grab me as much. Now I got within 13 cards of a complete set, and I got all of the cards that I needed to get. You already saw Jordan and Bird. As for the doubles, these are the doubles I got. I got, for All-Stars, I got Sir Chuck, Larry Bird. I got a double of Jordan, Reggie Miller, Scottie Pippen, Isaiah Thomas, Karl Malone, David Robinson, John Stockton. So you don't have Magic Johnson in here, and you don't have Larry Bird. No, you do have Larry Bird. So Magic, I think, is the only card of note. I mean, yeah, I think the only one of note that I didn't get a double of the All-Stars. As for the regular set, I got Neek, I got Joe Dumars, Dennis Rodman. So neither of the Bulls stars, and no Larry Bird. Isaiah, Tim Hardaway, rookie, Mitch Richmond, Reggie, Magic, Ewing. Now this is the Mark Jackson with the Menendez brothers back there, and the Sam Vincent. This is the Series 1 with Jordan in his 12 jersey. So those are notable for their own in their own way. Drexler, Kemp, no Robinson and no Malone. So Stockton and then Phil Jackson. No Sir Chuck, right? Yeah, no Sir Chuck either. So I got a good percentage of the set in doubles. I didn't get most of the really of the three big names. I only got Magic Johnson for a double. So this was the only double of the big three cards. But with the All-Stars, I got Magic was the one I did not get a double of. So I did pretty good in doubles. But here's the one thing I really liked about this for the doubles. Like I said, I was 13 cards shy of the complete set, but I got no triples, so I only got doubles, and the triples are the ones that for me really bug me when I'm getting way too many of extra cards and I still need some from the set. So with the doubles, I don't have a problem with it if I get close, and 13 cards, I'm okay with that. I'm pretty good. But the fact that I didn't get any doubles or any triples, that helps to alleviate the strain of not completing the set. But oh, this is nice cut. But yeah, here's what we then thought was the David Robinson rookie card. This was the big chase card in these packs. It wasn't Jordan, Magic, or Larry Bird that we were going after. It was this one, and to a lesser extent, the Sean Kemp rookie card, which was here. That was kind of the other really big one that we were going after at the time. So it's always nice to come across those cards. For me, a big part of what I liked about this was my set is from the day. So my set is over 30 years old, and it's kind of yellowed. So I wanted to get a clean set. So I'm close. I do have a Series 2 box I haven't opened yet, and there's only one All-Star card I did not get, so that doesn't show up in the Series 2. But that's the thing, is Series 1 has all the cards from 1 to 336, which ends with none other than Danny Ferry. So that's the 336 card. But the Series 2 set is missing all of the All-Star cards, so these cards only show up in Series 1. And then it's also missing any player who changed teams. So whatever team the player showed up on, that's where their card shows up in Series 2, and then they did not reprint the Series 1 card. They just, I guess on their sheets, on their templates, they changed the card to reflect the new team. So that means that if you want to collect all of Series 1, you got to get them in Series 1 packs. So I will be getting another box for that, and this one I made sure I got a John Stockton for me. So the next one I'm planning on getting a Jordan box, which will be good. But it's for me, it's about the cards themselves. This is what I like about the cards. I was surprised that I didn't enjoy the process of opening the packs as much as I would have liked. But again, this is too close to my heart. This is something I know too well. And so I really did fall into the pattern of beginning to put the set together rather than really appreciating the cards. So I think that's pretty much about all I've got to say about it. I'd love to go on about it, but the thing is, I can't even think of anything more to talk about, again, because it's just too natural for me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.